to be a little bit of a video. I went to Walmart today. I'm going to make one whole video out of my drive vlog with the pictures. I had to take pictures because that one was playing music, and that could be a copyright strike. So, but I wanted to add a few. I did mainly stuff that was for Valentine's Day, so I'm going to see how many pictures I took. I took a lot, and then kind of divide them up into 2 videos. But I was glad I went out of town and to a different Walmart, because I'd stopped going to Walmart because two of their stores, the people were rude. Okay, the actual employees were rude, and I caught them on video. But I don't want to go to those anymore. It wasn't the first time in either one of them, and it's not. I know it's not all Walmart, so just the area. And I've made complaints about him. I know, and I'm not the only person. There was somebody in the store that was also involved in the last one. She was making the complaint right then and there. So yeah. Anyway, so I went out to another one that's it's I think 10 miles. 10.5, yeah, world of difference, 10.5 miles. It was so nice. I didn't have any issues, any problems, nobody trying to put their hand in front of me to get because it was not just employees, and it's not always employees, sometimes it's the customers. These other two are so rude, they put their hand in front of you, right in front of your face to get something. Well, this one, there was one woman, and I took pictures of the long hall part just to show. But this one woman, all the rest of it was empty. She had to have something right where I was standing. I forgot about that when I was finishing up the video before. But yeah, I took the pictures of it to show that there was nobody else around anywhere, and how long that just one direction is. But she needed something right in front of me, so I kind of moved over because she got so close, and it just kind of shocked me. You know how like somebody all of a sudden right there on top of you practically. So I moved over an inch, or however, and she kind of bullied herself into it. And I'm, of course, guarding my purse and my phone and all that. I had my phone in my hand. So there's no reason for that. And so she moved. She went to walk off. So I moved back over there to see, to see the whole thing, that whole section, closer that I was looking at originally before she just kind of bullied her way. And by the way, I do say things. So I'm looking again, and she comes back there. Okay, seriously. And this time I said, "How rude," and walked off. Yeah. I'm like, I don't always give people a second chance. Seriously, I don't give them a first chance. But yeah, the first time she walked off, I should have said something to her right then, because that is rude. I mean, so I took pictures of the long, both sides of it and all that, and behind me and around me or something, just to show the whole store. She's going to have something right in front of me. People like that, I think that there are, like, I think many people would say they're after your purse. Okay, see, my purse I actually snap it into the car seat, the little seat that kids sometimes sit in, and you put the little belt on them. I snap them into that, my purse. I do, always. And, yeah, I've been doing that for years. That way if somebody tries to grab it, they're going to take the shopping cart with them. Yeah, and I always have my cell phone in my hand, and I have it zipped up, my purse zipped up, so they can't just reach in and grab my wallet, But yeah, if somebody is expert at what they're doing, they'll do it. But sometimes I think myself, it's just that people want to be rude. But some of them, I think they're just lonely people, and they think that they stand next to you, they can start talking to you and make friends or something. But I'm not that giving right now. I think they're just rude. There are people out there who want to show that they're dominant. And anyway, I went on a rant there. That's nothing unusual. I use my YouTube channels as a venting. Not all. Some of it's not. I like to also go shopping, but there's always something. That was, I can't believe I had forgotten about that one thing. There's going to be at least one thing. But it was a much better experience, seriously. None of the employees, were like rude, like around where I live. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's a wealthy area, and the other one of them is a wealthy area, and the other one is off the side of the highway, the interstate. So some people say, "Don't never go there, never go there. You never know who's going to be there." So anyway, but there's stuff at Walmart I need to get and I like to get, and I got me a what are they? There's these little plastic things that they have plastic little drawers and everything. You know, you can use them for an office, just to throw paperwork stuff. I needed that. So originally I found one that had up front, but then I found a whole section of them, which had to reach way high, and I'm real tall to get it. I had to take one down and get a different one. I didn't see any employee around to help. Usually they have signs that says, make sure you get an employee to help take down, you know, stuff that's way up there. They didn't have any below, none. So I don't know why they stuck them all up there, and that's where the prices were too. But anyway, I'll probably show the ones that aren't the Valentine's Day items on this one. Maybe a few, a little, I don't know. I'll just see how much room I have and what I can do with what I have. Yeah. I didn't really want to go, and I do that sometimes. I know now that Adam's back to work, he didn't have to go back to work, but he went half a day Thursday, and then yesterday he went full day. He said he was glad he did because other people had showed up. So he said he was the only one that hadn't shown up early on the day after New Year's, you know, January 2nd. So now getting back into that with the puppy, I don't want to leave him alone because he'll tear up everything. He tore up, I was there yesterday, and he tore up my little trash can, had it all over the place. It was basically like tissue paper and stuff like that, but he set them all free. It was funny. It was everywhere. I'm like, who did that? Knowing full well who did that. He needs to get used to that. Who did that means that he's in trouble. But he's a puppy, and he's all over the place, and he's got a little, we took up the rugs, and the hardwood floor is there, and it's real, you know, it's got all that, what is that stuff called that they put on there? Poly whatever. And I mean, we've had it for 4 years. And the music's so loud behind me. It's just, God, they're way behind me. She isn't even close up, but she's got her music was pounding. But anyway, the puppy loves to do, it's got a, now it has a little, I don't know, it's made itself this little track, I guess. And it goes running through it, it slides, and it knows it's going to slide. So between where all the hardwood area, and then into the kitchen where it's whatever that stuff is, and whatever it is. And he just slides, and he gets a real kick out of it. He's something else. He's a puppy, but he can be pretty bad. And then at nighttime, he gets really lonely and stuff. And yeah, he's a pack animal. So he goes and squeezes next to Marmaduke, the old big dog. They're the same color, mainly black. Marmaduke's pure black, and the puppy is black with a little bit of whites here and there. And all I see is at night is a big black circle. Those dogs are, you know, sleeping around one another, comforting one another, I guess, because it does seem like they're getting, what it is the heat, you know, the warmth that they're liking. And Marmaduke wasn't too happy with the puppy, and it's been a month, a little over a month, and but now he's okay, he's better, you know. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling here, but I'll show pictures whichever way I can do it because of the editor and all that, whether it's beginning or end or whatever, it's going to be there somewhere, I think. And anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up.